Connor. How are you?
Hello. Yes, welcome to our video from a Jew and a Shabbos Goy. I'm the Shabbos Goy.
Welcome to my kitchen.
I'm tucked in a little corner of my kitchen here as well. I can't show you the rest of the kitchen.
I kind of tucked myself into one. Oh, stop. It is not. I'm sure it's not. It's you.
Listen, the reason we are doing this is because Passover starts on Saturday, and I wanted you to show me some nice cookery stuff. Now, we've got matzo balls, so tell me a bit about that.
We have. Oh, do you know, it's funny. I think the most famous Jewish food, when people think of Jewish food, they automatically go to chicken soup and matzo balls, which is it's just, for me, that's my childhood. And I've had a ball, actually, because I made the chicken soup yesterday. And do you know what? It really did give me some amazing memories of my grandma and my mum.
Nice.
And, you know, yeah, it's funny. It's been really fun. I've really enjoyed taking my own little trip down memory lane, which has been really cool. So
that is really cute.
I thought I'd give you a shot at making some matzo balls with me.
I'm in. Now, we have done a little bit of prep insofar as I've got some of the ingredients here. So we're kind of skipping a phase a little bit. But what essentially are matzo balls?
Delicious. No, well, yes, but they're like little. Well, do you know what? It's a really interesting question because some people there are sinkers and there are floaters in the matzo ball world.
Are we still talking about food?
Who knew? But apparently, so some people make sinkers, some people make floaters. I've only made these once in my life, and it was probably about 15 years ago. So I actually have no idea what I make. I'm kind of hoping for these little clouds, really light clouds is what I want, with a little bit of floater on the outside, but I want it dense on the inside is what I think. So when you put your spoon into it, it just nom.
Okay, well, let's crash on from the innuendo between floaters and sinkers, because there's a lot going on in my head right now. So I've got my meal. Now, I'm kind of cheating this a little bit. The gas thing is, you're legit doing this, and you're making this for real, and because I've been watching you on social media, and everything you've been trying to make, you have knocked out of the park. You're taking this really seriously. I am too, but I'm cutting corners here a little bit. So I'm not using matzo meal. I instead am using breadcrumbs. Is that okay?
Of course, it's fine. And you know what? That's one of my favorite things about cooking, is actually finding substitutes and finding different ways around just making everything work. Matzo meal is literally just matzah, which is an unleavened bread. Somebody here in Ireland once said to me, it's a giant cream cracker. It's not a giant cream cracker, but if I was going to equate it to something, yeah, all right, fine, I'll say it's a giant cream cracker. But you can just blitz up cream crackers, or if you can get matzah, you can blitz it up and turn it into matzo meal. I'm very lucky. I actually was sent ages ago, my family in Oz sent me a bag of matzo meal. I've never been so grateful in my life right now.
Now, come here, sorry, I was going to ask you something. You must be able to get matzo meal in Ireland, though, as well. Like, places like supermarkets must have, like, it in a special aisle, do they?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, not every supermarket. I know that Super Value do a lot of it in Dublin, but I haven't looked for it outside of that, so I don't really know. But I know that there's Bretzel Bakery, I'm sure you'd be able to get matzah, no problems. But you can also just use whatever you have.
Use whatever you have. Okay, well, that's exactly what I'm doing. So where do we start? No, hold on. So, I want to get my my apron.
Now.
This
now
is
you're
not
showing
washed,
me
by the
up
way,
here. I don't have an apron.
It's well used. It's actually manky, but still.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Now. Okay, here we go.
wanna be in a
Let's lash
physical
these all
kitchen.
together. How does this work?
So what we're going to do is first we are going to take 4 eggs and crack them into a bowl.
Okay, there we go. That's the first
You done your
place
first
where
egg?
I'm going to cut a quarter. I've only got 1 egg left, but today is big shop day and I'm going to go and get more. So I'm making now a small portion of this.
I can't stop laughing. Okay, so we need 4
With,
4
with
eggs.
1 egg. And I need tissue now. I'm back. Okay.
Okay, now, so there's our 4 eggs in our bowl. We are then going to
I need to
tip into that. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of oil. Now, you can use schmaltz, which is rendered fat from chicken stock. I'm not a big lover of it.
Right.
So I've just gone with a normal plain vegetable oil. So 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
I have vegetable oil. This is olive. I can get
Brilliant.
vegetables. Hold on. Now,
Now,
vegetable
Connor,
oil.
I wouldn't put 2 tablespoons of oil into that because you've only got the 1 egg. So maybe go with half. Yeah, a splash. Beautiful.
A splash.
Beautiful. Now we get some chicken stock. Have you got some chicken stock? Now this is
chicken stock
actually
is
something
going
that
into
I
this.
this is a chicken stock that I made earlier. Here's what I prepared earlier. You got some chicken stock?
Yeah, I do. I totally do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so chicken stock has gone into the bowl.
Hold on, I need to pour it in over here. Hold on, because I've got it. I didn't think it was in at this stage. So there we go. Can you still hear me?
Beautiful. I can. Connor,
Right, there we
you're
go.
walking a blinder here.
There we go. There's my chicken stock.
Okay, now
yeah.
hang on. Now we need a bit of water. Now again, I'd go with just a little bit for you because we don't have a lot to work with. So let's just go. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. Now I'm going to use soda water, purely because, according to legend, it's 4 tablespoons of water, either normal water or soda water. I'm going to go with soda water because I want to see if I can make them float. So that's 4 tablespoons of soda water. And then
I just
we're
did
going
a
to
splash.
season up with some salt.
Salt.
Yeah. So good season of
That
salt.
I will put a good bit in because I do like that.
Yeah, I'm not a big lover
Is
of
this
pepper,
another thing that
I
I
have to be honest.
Is this another thing that I can just make up as I go along? Bit of pepper.
Yeah, bit of pepper.
I've got mixed herbs.
Now I couldn't. Yeah, I've got some dill, which I love. Now, so just sort of put a bit of dill in there. I couldn't get any fresh, so I've had to go with dried. Now we're going to get our whisk. Connor, your whisking skills are magnificent. So we're going to whisk this together.
I've whisked before. This is not my first rodeo.
This is not your first
nice.
rodeo. You're really good at this. So we're going to give that a really good whisk there.
Yeah.
So we want to try and make it so it's nice and light as well. Whiskey. How's it coming? Looking good?
It smells good. It smells gorgeous.
Okay, well that's a good thing. Okay, so once we've whisked all that together, then we're going to take our matzo meal, or in your case, some breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I'm the worst.
Whatever works. And we are going to put the matzo meal into that mixture.
Now.
Put it all in. Now, I wouldn't put a lot there, Connor, because we've only got 1 egg.
I've
I'm then going to take my spatula and I'm just going to mix all of that together. Now, you would be surprised at how much this will soak up. All the breadcrumbs of the matzah will soak up all that liquid.
Now, yeah, look,
so
mine is kind of quite... I'll do it down to this camera, in fact, Mag, so I can show you. This is kind of off the viewer's camera, but it's our little Skype camera. It's very kind of...
loose.
That's going to dry in. I'll show you as well.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is, so you can already see with mine here, that what's happening is, it's starting to absorb all that. So that is literally it for the first stage of matzo balls. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put that into the fridge for about an hour to 2 hours, and let it harden up and absorb and do what it needs to do.
Well then, let's go and do that. I'm going to do that. We'll take a little break and then we will come back with the rest of this. But our viewers here on YouTube are going to stay with us because it's just going to cut in a second to the next bit. Okay, this is going in the fridge. Back in a while.
See you in a bit.
Okay, so we've had, I don't know, 45 minutes. 50, 55. We got a little bit delayed. But our matzo mix has been in the fridge. How are you getting on there, Max?
Mine, do you know what? Mine does, I'm scared to do this, but I reckon, so I can actually do that with mine.
Okay, I'm getting very anxious looking at that. I'm not going to try that.
It looks really good. It's
mine
set
because
really well.
It's not too far behind it, but it's this is going to be fun. Okay, so what's this step?
So now what we're going to do is we're going to get a bit mucky. So our hands, if you dip them in a bit of water, just to wet them, it'll make the balls not stick as much. So what we do is we take a chunk of the mixture and we just roll it into a bowl. That's it. Put them on the plate. So after each time we get a bowl, we roll them. Now remember, these should expand a little bit as well. See, so they should, nice round ball there, like that.
Okay,
see?
So mine are not, okay, right. This is fine. This is fine.
This is fine.
Also, I've now messed my hand up and I've realised I don't have a plate. So, yeah. Bear with me.
I'm bearing.
Bear with me. I've got this. This is fine.
I'm going to keep just mixing mine here.
I'm just going to grab a plate. I don't know if you can even hear me now, but I'm going to grab a plate.
I can. Yes.
Okay.
How are we doing?
I've got a plate.
Got a plate?
Albeit a small one, but I don't think I'm going to need that much because this is not how I imagined this was going to look. Okay. What size should the balls be?
I'm sort of going in between like a golf ball, a sort of a small golf ball and a bigger golf ball. So here, let me show you. I'll show you to the cam.
To food cam.
Food cam. So that's that. So here, let me just show you on our little cam as well. So yay big.
Oh my God. Okay, right. I can see the difference here. So mine is like really gloopy.
Okay.
And not.
So,
I do not have firm balls, Mags. I've got soggy balls.
Okay. I'm not quite.
But you know what? I have every confidence that when this goes into the hot water, my balls will firm up.
Are they going to float or are they going to sink?
Bum bum bum. Let's find out. Also,
I have a teeny tiny one here. So I'm actually quite surprised at how clean this is. So I'm done. How are you doing? How you doing there?
I mean, it's soggy, but again, I've every confidence that when this goes into the water, I think we're gonna do okay. So why don't I'm just gonna disappear and just rinse my hands, because look at my hands are so messy, and I'm gonna grab my pot of water. Is that the next step?
Yeah, you go rinse your hands. And I'm just gonna have a little look here. So if you have a look here at the matzo balls, that's like, these are probably a bit big, but I'm curious to see how they cook in different sizes. So let me give Connor a little look here. So here are my matzo balls. I'm pretty chuffed with that.
They look fab.
Yeah,
they look so good.
I'll show you down here. So I'm pretty happy with them.
I mean, is it the type of thing that, somebody would judge you for the size of your matzo balls? Like, look at him, he's got really small matzo balls.
No, do you know what? It's a real preference thing. Like, and it's funny because, as I said, there's such a war going on. Are they floaters? Are they sinkers? Do you like tennis ball size? Do you like them smaller? Do you like them golf ball? But the thing is that ultimately, once they taste good, who cares? So
this is true.
Yeah.
And in my defense, there is a nice aroma coming here at the moment, so it smells
nice.
Nice.
Good. It does smell good.
Now, I told you off air, I've put a secret ingredient into my water.
What did
so
you put
whenever
in?
I make pasta, rice, anything that involves cooking in water, what I do is I add in a little bit of a stock cube, like even a half a stock cube in lieu of salt, and it gives the water and the pasta and the rice and whatever a really lovely flavour. So I've taken the liberty of putting a little bit of stock cube into this water. So it's a
That's a lovely tip. So that's a lovely tip. I'm telling you.
You're welcome.
You're a chef. You're a chef. So what we're going to do is we're going to take...
I'm really not.
They look beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out... Connor, it's fine. This is fun. And this is we're just learning.
I know.
So we're going to take our...
I'm learning.
You have an apron. It makes you a better chef. So we are going to take our matzo balls over to the stove, and we have a pot of boiling water going. So we're going to put our matzo balls into the boiling water, and then we're going to turn it down to a simmer, and we're going to cover it for 45 minutes, roughly.
Okay, we've got this. So I'll tell you what, you bring food cam over to your stove.
Done.
While I see, this is the issue. These are my matzo balls, so they're not. I'm confident. I'm going to put mine in here now. Right, so I scoop them up. This is not a thing.
How are we doing there, Connor?
So they go in. So I can tell you mine are sinkers.
Okay.
Right. Because they've gone right to the bottom.
Okay, I'm going
and they're not round.
Mine have just sunk, but here's the thing. Apparently, allegedly, according to legend, when they start to cook, they should float. So I'm just putting mine very carefully into the water, trying not to crowd my water. Oh, they're floating! Oh my God, they're actually floating!
What are yours rising, or what's going on?
They're floating. Check this out. So now I have to very quickly put the lid on and let them cook away for about 45 minutes.
Okay, well, let's do that then. And I'm going to bring mine over to my hob, and we'll give this 45 minutes, and we'll see you back for the next step.
I'm super excited by this. And so they're going to sit in the water now for 45 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll plate up. What do you reckon?
Okay.
Hello. Well,
okay.
how'd we go?
So I left my balls marinating in water.
Yes.
Okay,
Good.
so here's the truth. They have not been a great success. They look a little bit...
No.
They look a little bit beige. And
Okay.
they look a little bit
Do
like...
you want to give this a go?
I'm going to give you a go. They look a little bit like earwax. Oh, I'm spilling it on the table. Hold on. I'll wipe that up.
Okay.
But they do...
Do you want to have a look at mine?
Yes, I really want to see yours.
How do yours smell?
In my defense, they smell amazing. Everything here smells gorgeous. That's the thing. Everything smells good.
Okay. So here's mine.
Give us a look down here at this.
Give you a little look.
Oh, wow. Gorgeous.
They smell delicious.
Oh, now you see, this is it. They look fab and they look professional and they look proper. Oh, you've nailed this. You've nailed this. And they look like
happy.
what I presume
but I think
they
yours
should
look really good. I
like
think they mightn't look as round, but I think that they're good still. Shall we plate?
Let's plate. Even though I'm nervous because I know as soon as they're plated, I'm going to have to try it and eat it. That said, as I said, everything does smell amazing. So,
okay.
Where do we start? How do we do this?
I'm going to pour. All right. Well, I've put, so at the bottom of my bowl, I have put some pieces of chicken and some onion and some carrot from the soup that I made yesterday, from the chicken soup I made yesterday.
Right.
Did you make the soup yesterday?
I did.
Did you do that? We talked about you making soup. How'd you go with that?
Okay, here's the thing, actually. I was quite ambitious, and I'm quite good at this end of things, right? Because I had a roast chicken at the weekend, and what I did was I took the bones and I simmered them and made a stock. And from there...
Beautiful.
Yeah, and from there I made my chicken soup. That said... what I did was when I put all the veg in and the chicken in as well, I blitzed the whole thing. So it doesn't look as brothy as it kind of should, or as that I envisage Matzo Soup, for example, to look. It looks more brothy, whereas this looks like a traditional Irish chicken soup, if you know what I mean. So I don't know how that's going to work.
Lovely. Okay, it could be a bit thick, but... let's see how it goes. Great things come from great mistakes. The
magic art of failing. I love it. I love it. I'm all about that. Yeah. Yeah.
So, you never know. It might taste amazing. The other thing is that what you can actually serve the matzo balls with, which apparently is delicious as well, is gravy.
Oh, now I'm all over that. Yeah, because I love a bit of gravy. Here's the thing, they say with pasta, real tradition, like Italians when they're making traditional pasta, they'll always say, and I forget the order. I think you add the pasta to the sauce as opposed to you don't add the sauce to the pasta. So, is there a rule with this? Does one go first? Do you have to?
No, just plate. No, just go for gold. So I plated mine. So here I'll show what I did. So I've got a matzo ball and some onion and some carrot and some chicken.
Oh, I just touched mine. Oh, I just touched one of mine and it feels weird. You know when you put your hand into the sink of dirty water after you've been washing dishes and your hand touches off something that shouldn't be there? That's what it's like. I'm going to have to try this.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to pour my soup. Have you got to the soup bit? Have you poured soup yet? Or are you just doing the bowls?
No, I was looking for my big ladle. I don't have my big ladle, but my mum's trick is just to use a mug. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice. Oh, that looks good, Connor.
Here, I'll do it up here. Yeah, I mean, look, that's... But do you know what I mean? It looks like Oh, things are coming
Chicken
out.
soup.
Yeah. This does not look edible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this and post it on our Instagram page, A Jew and a Shabbos Goy on Instagram.
Will I pour? Well, I'm going to pour my chicken soup over mine.
Now, while you're on food cam, I'm going to move my camera around and I'm going to switch my camera to my food cam here. So there's mine. It does not look good, but I can assure viewers that it tastes, or well, it smells, I should say. It smells very nice.
Okay, well, I've poured mine. Mine's in food cam. Will I bring it over and show you? Do you want to have a little look?
Please do. Yeah.
Actually, I forgot. No, actually, I'm good. Okay, so here's... Oh, I don't know if you can see because I don't want to tip.
Oh, no, I can see that.
Connor, you might have to...
Very nice. So,
You might have to wait.
You've nailed it.
So what we might do is, will we post ours side by side?
I think so. And actually, I mean, obviously, we're in the early stages of this project, shall we call it. We don't have an awful lot of followers or anything, or subscribers, but it's quality and not quantity. So the few people that we do have can get involved and vote. Although I know who's won. Do you know what I mean? It's you. You're a professional.
Do you know the thing is though? I think you're gonna win, and I tell you why. Because you gave it a go, and I'm so proud of you for that. And do you know what? I love that. Do you know what? It's about taking part, and it's about celebrating food, regardless, good, bad, or indifferent. Food's food.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh. The spoon
are we going to taste?
Doesn't totally go through it. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going in.
Oh, God, that's good.
Is yours good? I'm nervous.
Oh, it's really good.
Okay, here we go. It's very hot. Okay, so here's the thing about mine. I'm just going to put it down. Wowzer. So mine is very flavoursome and is very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
I've done something right, but I've done something exceptionally wrong. And I probably haven't and it's to do with the breadcrumbs instead of matzo meal. So it tastes like a soggy sponge.
Okay. No, so mine is a little bit spongy, but there is a definite cut through, and there's a bit of a bite, and a chew to it.
Right.
But it does have a spongy texture, but there's a consistency of the cook that's gone all the way through it.
Okay, good.
So it kind of then melts in the mouth a bit.
That sounds good.
Would you say the same?
Not so much, no. For anyone who's...
I'd love to try it.
Anyone who's ever eaten a sponge will know exactly what mine... I mean, look, the only thing about... For anyone who is watching this in Dublin or in Ireland, there are lots of places that you can go. Like you said, Super Value. I'm sure even if you contact Bretzel Bakery, they'll point you in the right direction anyway of where you can get proper matzo meal. And then after that, like you've said before... that actually after that then it's fairly loose in terms it's an easy recipe to start putting things together then and adding things together. I was just really cutting corners because I used wholemeal breadcrumbs and I didn't really think about the liquids that I added to it.
You didn't have enough egg either.
Yeah.
Which you need the egg to bind it. So I'm not sure that we might have needed a bit more of that. But look, you might try it again.
Absolutely, I will. I like that because it's so flavoursome. It's really tasty. So I will. But thank you so much for showing me how to do that. I now at least...
Thank you so much for cooking with me.
Oh, thank you. And it's like anything, when you do it wrong, you learn loads of lessons. So I've learned a lot. So I will come back and I will absolutely try it again.
Yay! Yay! Well, I might see what else I can pull out of the basket. I've got a few ideas of what I'd like to cook next. And
Well,
I'm pretty excited.
I have had an awful lot of fun doing this. So, Mags, thank you very much for doing that with me. And we should do this again because that was good crack. That was really good fun.
Yeah, that was. So, well, I'm going to say bye, and I'm going to go and eat me matzo ball and my chicken soup. And I'm going to be very happy with life.
And come here, most importantly, happy Passover, Mags. What do you say, Shags?
Thank you.
Shag Samach?
Exactly.
Nailed it.
Your pronunciation is way better than mine. See, you pronounce things way better than me. Is that even a word, pronounce things? You pronounce things
I'm such
way
a nerd.
better than me.
I'm such a nerd. Right, listen, I'm now going to go and have an actual proper lunch that does not involve something that I've badly made. So I'm going to go.
Stop.
Thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to Mags for showing me what to do.
My pleasure.
Till the next time.
See you soon.